Hello.
There's not much today now.
I'm looking fresh. New haircut.
So, yes. Just brutal money.
Ah, yeah.
It's usually a little bit blind though, in Swiss.
Yeah, you never know with the haircut here, like what you're gonna get.
I know a good one, but I decided to go for a cheaper one. But it's even really expensive.
Ah,
So maybe I have to.
so at least you're popping while you're.
Yeah, it's so hot.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. I'm all about this work.
Yeah, I think so.
Are you gonna?
Yeah. Hi everyone, welcome.
Where's the mic?
Yeah, whatever. So welcome on our channel at Namyang in Thailand. Here we do Kung Fu. Today we're gonna start with tendon. Then we're gonna do our routines. So not a lot of instructions, but we're gonna show what we do here. All good?
Yeah, I can wear the mic if you want. Okay. So did you tell them we're starting with vein tendon? What did you say we're doing? And then routines? Okay. For squeezing out the essence. After 9 of those, go into rock spreading its wings. If you're just joining us from home, we're doing vein tendon, Bodhidharma's vein tendon, which strengthens our fascia, tonifies it, which has a lot of different benefits. The fascia is this connective tissue throughout your body. So we're on number 3, 2 pillars penetrating the earth or the ground. Next, 2 dragons chasing the pearl. And after 9 breaths, moving on to the next one. Holding up the heaven to stabilize the earth. Yeah, yeah. So now we're going to move on to some routines. Kind of picking and choosing what routines. We have freehand, the tiger crane, and weapons. Priska and I are going to work on a partner routine, Tantao versus freehand. And so that I don't cut off all her limbs, I'm going to practice with the stick. Do you want to do a dry run? Do you know? Like kind of slow, just to get the memory of what everything is? Yeah? Because I haven't watched the video in a minute. I don't know if you have. I don't think that's in the video, but it looks good. Right. Bow, sweep, strike. Right. Block, block. Duck, duck. And then it's a roll. Come at me. I think it's a come in, strike, strike, right? And then I step up, bam, bam. Come up, block, roll me. I come up into a stance, and then it's roll on my back. Just step and roll. And then, oh! Now you let go.
Here, here.
And
Whip it. And then here.
ideally on the same line, yeah. Do we not? We don't do this, do we? It's just a... Oh, he does this, though. Yeah, it was a... Might have been that. Like... It makes more sense to get the legs in there. And then bow.
So I know the routine, but when I do it with you, I don't remember anything. If I do it on my own, fine.
Does that technically mean you know it? Okay. And again? Do we want to go through the whole thing, or are there some points you want to iron out? You want to go real slow? Just to make sure the... Yeah. Warm up a little bit. Yeah, I watched a tutorial on this the other night. Yeah. Yeah. That's impressive in itself. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's impressive right there. Like, I can do a back bend, but I don't know if I could pop up like that. Yeah.
When I was your age, but
Yeah, things change.
Okay, that's better already. And yeah, I forgot to flip on the side. I forgot. Okay, slowly again, because basically it's just the whole thing.
Hmm?
Slowly the whole thing.
Okay.
I think there isn't enough.
Yeah. Right. Bow. Lock. Underneath. Lock. Underneath. Stab. Left. Right. Duck. Duck. I'll try to sweep your foot out there. So that's,
Am I doing a switch?
no, I am. So let's go back to that. Because, yeah, as I come up, I would have been in the monkey squat. I come here. No, the monkey squats with the right in the front. I come here, and then here, it's like a slice, sweep.
Okay.
But it doesn't, I think maybe we just go with this.
But, I
The
mean,
sweep seems kind of,
I need to jump out of it.
yeah, but I think you're going the wrong way. I think you want to go, I think you go, you know, here, or it's here, here.
That's what I'm doing here.
Oh, so then maybe it's here. Because it would be like if I'm sweeping, you wouldn't bring your leg across. You'd bring your leg the other way.
Yeah, and it's not like that in the routine. So
It's not?
no. No, it definitely turned this way.
Well, that routine's not 100% accurate, but
That's what Master Yan show us, but yeah, and it's weird to like after.
because the reason being, the other reason I think it might be, no, you wouldn't do that. It didn't. I'm sorry. No, because I would have hit you with the sword.
Yeah, but both. Never mind. Let's stay with the.
Well, because,
Don't have anything yet. We
yeah,
don't
but
have it.
the reason that I'm saying that is when you spin this way, you come back to center. When you spin this way, you're spinning into me. You're not really coming back to center. You're coming here. And you're spinning into me.
Yeah, I mean I can do whatever you want, but
But I guess as long as you come back this way, it's fine. I'm just noticing that you're consistently here when you're coming out of this, but we need to be facing each other.
yeah, it never happened before. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's just that one time. Okay.
I don't know. That twice then, but yeah, I don't really know why.
I think you're just coming in a different direction. You have the more difficult part. You know, you have the more acrobatic part. You have the part that's required a little bit more jumping around. I just have to make sure I don't cut you. Yes, that was my belly. For those of you paying attention, if you heard that, that was my belly. Right, bow.
Oops.
Too far.
No.
And then is it this one first?
Whatever. I remember
Here.
right, but
Here. 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 I'm just running out of space.
not here.
Yeah, well, so here, and then it's a, yes, And then, oh!
What do I do? Oh, don't
Oh, sorry. You okay?
Yeah, then don't do it again.
We'll just jump over it.
And then
That's when you...
down.
Yeah? You want to come back over here, though, so that we can do it together?
So, jump.
Yeah, we gotta try to get on the same line. I can try to jump more this way and not so forward.
But, yeah, I feel it will be right here. Finished here and finished more forward.
So let's just do that last section again.
Mm-hmm.
You want to have your back? Oh!
Then I bring more back.
Yeah, I need to, I guess, jump more. It's hard for me to get the spin around. So I need to get that spin. Yeah, I need to practice that spin. Like I can get the spin, but getting it where I can... Yeah, he like... Oh, I'm so disoriented today. Because the point is I gotta get here and spin around, but have it kind of tucked so that I can come down into it. And my sense of balance right now is absolutely terrible. Yeah, I was going to ask if...
On the way to the end, you shuffle back.
Yeah. Yeah, you shuffle back and you can kind of come from the left, but it's not until... Yeah, after the... Yep. Shuffle back. And you can kind of use that momentum of the shuffle back a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, and then you just, after the shuffle, then it's just this. So it's here, and I think it's just that.
On the same step. I think he said it optional, but
Is there another shuffle back?
you could. I think he said you could, but you don't have to.
Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, I think there's that double shuffle back.
So from
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
and he moves. One is here. Second one is here with the squat back.
Yeah.
The third one.
The third one is the come out, bam, drop. Yeah, right. Just need that trigger, right? To like, oh yeah, that movement. Yep, and then you pin the knee right into the ankle. No, but you open the hands, yeah. That's the weird part. You open them. Yep. Yeah, just come out into, yeah, exactly. And just make sure you really turn. He wants you to kind of get the whole waist to turn so that it's almost past. Yeah, exactly. It's something he always is mentioning to me. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Only going to take like 6 to 9 months.
And just so I make sure I'm doing it right, it's a step for both of those. You,
On the left and you step.
yeah, you just step, yeah, exactly. Just so I make sure that I'm doing my due diligence. Yeah, exactly.
It's like you have enough jump to land it.
Yeah, so is it just a matter of getting the,
Body weight forward.
yeah,
Not so much body weight inside.
yeah, it's that big belly of yours. It gets in the way. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, exactly. There's it.
It's so fluffy. Not hard enough. Come.
I wish I had a floppy stomach like that. I got my.
It's harder than mine.
Yeah, that's true. No. Oh.
Race. Just race. Not race.
You're wearing your. You look like we're both wearing our baggy shirts today.
Yeah, it's medium. Roll on the ground. More comfy.
Yeah. Same.
We want to start more this way.
That would make sense.
Sometimes.
Yeah, instead of rolling me into the wall.
You make the roll.
Okay.
No. What is it?
Step. Oh! Punch. Oh, are we going back? Because we decided that was easier, didn't we? But it looks better with it in front, I think. But it's a little easier to go back.
At the beginning, it was easier for you to go forward.
But I went back that time.
Yeah.
But I think it's really up to us.
Too much momentum.
And then
Yeah.
the finish.
Yeah.
What is that? Yeah. And then yeah.
I forgot the half line. Fine.
Yeah. Are you distracted?
No, it's the.
You normally remember all of it. Normally it's me who's forgetting.
I think it's putting the character like more trance in it. It just makes me freeze. Like there is a weapon, like just block. Don't even think about what you need to do.
You just go straight into self-defense against weapon mode.
It's like up, chin up, down. But David.
Yeah.
I wanted really to ask you, when you shout, it's to one head?
Yeah, that's the whole point of the shout there.
You really need it?
Yeah, because her back is to me.
I know, but you really need it. It's always the same timing. You hear the first step coming. If
Well,
it's part of the performance, then yes, but really,
it is, yeah, it's part of it.
if it makes it like us, he's telling her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
Because like she's with her back to you, yeah, but that's pretty impressive. Then she sees it, she hears it, and she moves.
yeah, but that's the thing is it needs to be, she's a little slow on it, to be honest. Because, because, because I say, before I move.
Yes, this is why.
Because if she goes off the step, she's already stabbed.
But he knows what's coming. Priska, you know what's coming.
I think it's a matter of practicing and having the momentum, and when you're used to, at one point it's just gonna be.
Because I know it's just for practicing, but I see you going there and you're back to him and you're waiting.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, oh, you know what's coming.
Should be even faster.
It should be faster, yeah. It definitely should be faster.
So I should not even wait. It should be like just looking almost behind and just jump straight.
As soon as you realize you're with your back, you're looking and it's already coming.
Yeah.
If you still need the shout, you can still shout, but...
Because I turn and I should be like, you know, almost already like warning from behind.
Yeah.
But that's the character of the routine. It's like putting more intention in it. I guess we are still like really technical. Like that's where I need to be. I need to wait. And
oh yeah, maybe even like after it's perfect, you put the shout back for performance. But for timing, it's just slowly walk down.
Does.
Well, no, what slows us down is me waiting. But
I don't know the routine, I'm just...
no, you're not wrong about that. All of that.
You know, Mastian said that it's when I duck underneath that you kind of like accelerate.
Yeah.
And same when the jump, it's when I jump that you accelerate the movement.
Yeah.
So is it the same with this one? It's like when I move, so you don't wait. It's like I'm here and straight I go in it, so you can like really fall. Then when I start to move, and not the opposite, like me waiting for you to talk.
Well, you shouldn't be waiting for me to talk. That's just the cue. So that's the I think the difference in the understanding. You should be thinking I'm turning around, but the yell is just letting you know the cue. It's not so much waiting for it. That's why you're slow. Because you're waiting for it. Oh, now I heard it.
Yeah,
But
I never felt about it.
But it's more like here you're already, and then the sound is more me like, I got you, and I'm stabbing you, you know, like kind of 1980s movies.
Okay. So the roll was nice on the back though, like those last two times. Like one I didn't have enough momentum, but the second one like it was nice. And so when I land, I can straight.
Yeah,
or
but
do you have a momentum, like a moment where you need to come up or something?
well, yeah, but you just want to wait.
So I want to wait still.
It's hard to describe because no, you don't want to be in a waiting position because then you're stopped.
Make it flowy. It's not like in a fight you're gonna wait.
Yeah, like, okay, when is he going to attack? It's like you land here, and you're already ready, and you're just like, okay, there it is. So we can go through that little bit.
Yeah, but it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work from here then.
No, we'd go from before.
From the wall.
Well, I think from the part that, yeah. Yeah, exactly. So from this part, but we're usually pretty farther apart, yeah. Not that far apart. Because remember, we got to close the gap. Because my thought is that I'm coming in, boom, boom.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm setting right here, and then, oh!
Okay, we need to do that again.
Huh. Hey, you gotta wait on that one. So go slower. Like, stay here longer.
Yeah, it's what I felt. And when you do that, I kind of like,
Yeah,
close.
because I'll go.
Really all the way out.
Yeah. But right now we just need to make sure that we're getting the routine down, and then I'm not worried about character.
Yeah, but you put really more intention in it than before. Like even without character, you're like, it's just your body language is completely different than the beginning. You said that you're not putting character with you. It's scary. It's why I freeze. It's not for fun.
It's just,
When you have that weapon behind, I'm like, nope, nope, nope. No, that's not gonna work.
okay.
So yeah, just make it kind of flowy, not physical.
Yeah, so again. Whole thing, or do we want to just pull out sections?
No, the whole thing. I need the muscle memory for the whole thing. Because the fact that I stop is because we used to like do part after part.
Okay. Yeah, however you learn best. So we got to work on that part.
No, really?
Uh.
I get to work on a lot of things.
So I think something that could help for you is just stepping right into it. That's what we want for the flow. So the first one is here, right? The second one is here. Now just step down and step right into it. Just put that foot right up on my hip. And I'll try to get down lower, but try not to jump. Try to roll.
Jump again?
Yeah, and I think maybe I'm too high. I can't tell, so you're going to have to let me know if I'm too high up, so you can't just roll. But ideally, I think you can probably support my weight. But ideally, if you're me, you want to be able to, after you knock away, come down, step, and just roll right after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's just like a step after you do that. But what's happening is you're stepping and you're bringing it back to here and you're coming into this neutral position. And then you're like, what do I do next? But if you can try to get that muscle memory to be like block, step, roll right into it. Because I'm coming down.
the point is that you step forwards too.
Yeah,
You do something like that and then you step forward. So if I step forwards before you, we're just going to stump into each other.
you just do it at the same time. bam, bam.
See? It's like,
Okay, bam, step.
and bam.
So then don't step. Just put it down. Don't step so far forward because you wouldn't be able to get on my back from how far you stepped anyways. Because you're coming down like this, and you're coming down like this, and you're not going to be able to get that. So it needs to be a shorter step so that it's easier for you to.
Yeah, when I'm, yeah.
When the legs are too far, the centrifugal force makes it too difficult. I don't know if that's the right word, but the center line is too far over, so it's going to make it like you have to really jump in order to get it. Or ideally, it's like a roll.
Just a roll.
Yeah, just a roll right into it. So then a short step, right? So, bam, bam.
Yeah, that's shorter record.
No, that's short. That's perfect. I think that's perfect. Because if you put your foot down, I can put my foot down right next to yours. And I can be like this. And you can just.
I don't know what's the best.
Chamber the kick. Chamber the kick back.
Yeah, true.
And then you see land on each other and use the hand.
Yeah, there is that.
Use this hand. So touch contact. Don't land directly on the hip.
Yeah, I would agree. Put the shoulder down into it.
And shoulder something that it creates the sensitivity.
Yeah, because what's happening is you're just going to the hip, and then you're rolling off this way, because it's just the hip. So yeah, I would agree with what Ophir's.
Chamber the kick and then you land together.
Yeah.
Then you approach.
Yeah, I was doing that at the beginning, but I kind of like push on it. But we can do that again.
Okay. So I come in, wham, wham, and then I come down.
Just like,
How about if you just practice rolling over me? Huh? Just practice rolling over me.
yeah.
What do I have to do different to make it better? Because I can't tell.
Flatter?
Yeah, so what has to come down, what has to go up? You have to direct me. I can't tell.
Not like, yeah, let's try again.
So just tell me what part of my body has to go down.
Let's try again this one. Yeah, when you go down, just what you did is like you do that. So you hear and it's fine because when I see you, and when I come on your back, you do that. And so I don't have any. If
Okay.
I put my elbow there.
Okay.
So
Okay,
maybe
so
I'm
drop.
scared to fall this way. It's why I keep going this way. I don't really know. It's just
Well, yeah, just keep telling me.
try like that. That looks nice.
Okay.
That's easier. And more. Yeah, that works better. And I guess with time it's gonna be easier.
Yeah, it still doesn't feel like you're fully rolling on my back. It feels like you're rolling on this part.
So that's because I put my elbow here, so I don't touch the back really. I do that, and then I do that. And then again.
Yeah, but I think that's the problem.
Oh.
Because it doesn't feel like you are secure on my back. It feels like you're falling off.
Means what happened actually?
Yeah, and what you want is like that you're almost springing off of it. That you're like rolling over it, and it's
Without.
because you're coming out of it like not on your feet.
Yeah, I'm not used to. Let's try again. If we can.
The whole thing, or?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so bam, bam. See, because you're just constantly rolling this way.
It's because my back roll on your butt because this one goes completely down, so I just have your butt there.
So I'll just drop my butt lower.
You know. Good.
Okay, well, this is what I need you to tell me, because I can't tell. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't tell, like,
Me neither.
I don't have enough body awareness to tell if my back or my butt's higher, so just direct me. Yeah.
Especially
Gotta
when,
put your back into it.
especially when we do just that part. When you just stay on your back, your position is going to be always better than you going down.
I know, but we have to start somewhere.
I
So
know, I
let's
know, I
make
know.
sure we can get a good roll, and then you start to build off of that.
I know, but then the mechanism of your body is just going to be full all the time also. And so that wasn't the same thing that you did just before.
But I can get the muscle memory once I know what you're looking.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
I can find out what's not working. Let's try again.
Okay. Bam. Bam.
Whoa.
I dropped my butt. I dropped my butt because you told me to drop my...
Last second.
Well, it's because I remembered it the last second.
Instead of like going here, I needed to go there, and I was like, whoop.
But it seemed like it worked well. Do I need to be giving you any boost?
Not yet. We can't even do that.
So, boom, boom.
Sorry.
Tell me what I need to do.
No, I think I just need to practice. I think the back is the best because I can stabilize on your back.
Okay.
It's just that I'm still scared to go whatever.
Go beyond your fear. Live streamers, go beyond your fear. Bring it home, right? This is what we want. This is why we train, to go beyond our comfort zones.
Yeah, just roll on the back of someone, you know?
It's a stick, but imagine when it's a sword. Go beyond that fear. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, or just roll over the back.
What's going on?
I don't know.
I don't land on my feet at all.
Yeah. Why not?
Pointless.
Yeah, I wish we had, maybe we can practice on a table. Yeah, roll over the table. That's what I mean.
If you can practice on your own, it would be better, Prisca.
I'll drink a smoothie and I can watch and coach. Yeah. Yeah.
Are we going to coffee shop?
That roll was really good. Keep going. Again. And again. Do you want us to do the whole thing?
I thought my kicks are going to be good.
They're already way better because you're getting my arm.
Yeah,
Yeah, instead of the hand and the blade. So it's already way better. So here, you kick it away, right? You kick it away. That kind of creates my momentum to do this.
Wow.
See, and that's kind of the thing. That's why I think I need a little bit of a minute. Because you can come in and be like, before I stab. Which is why it's like, whoo! But I think the timing is more, whoo! This is going to look a little prettier. It's less functional. I'd feel pretty confident if I saw a guy jumping around with a sword doing this. On guard, sir. Yeah.
What should we do now?
Whole thing? Try to get the flow. Come a little more this way, so I don't have to end up way over there. So maybe just go with good pacing. Not trying to put any character, just trying to be smooth with it. And yeah. 1, 2, 3, bow. I think I did that the other order, but it flows more, it flew more that way. What, the way I just did it? Oh, so it's like that. Okay. How did that work? Because I come around, yeah, it's that way, this way.
So I can't even
So,
step in the front.
but now you step now, and I think you wait for me. I'm here, I come down.
Yeah, but I need to step again. This way I can't step in the front, I need to step back. And
Nope.
but I can't, here I can't, because I'm gonna be too close, and my body's not gonna turn. So I need to step either
I think you want your feet closer.
Closer than that. It's like it's too close, I can't do anything. Okay, let's do that again, with the right order. So it's right first.
Yeah, because I come around, bam, bam. And it makes sense because you're pushing them. So it's like naturally making me swing around. This is why it's weird, because I wouldn't step in like this. That's why when we did it before, it made more sense. I had stepped in like this, and he jumped. But this roll looks cooler. But this part doesn't. So I just come in like this. I'm like, and I come through. Huh. See, I'm almost too far away.
But I step forwards. It's me. I need 2 steps.
I could have, because I can jump more to get the lunge, because I should be able to reach you with the blade. Ideally, the blade's going right here as you're turning around. You could do that. You could do a... What is the...
It's just that.
What?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the end.
Yeah. Okay, again. And 1, 2, 3. No, you're fine.
Oh, you're fine.
You just don't want to be in camera?
No.
So you just want to get your back to me.
I know, but I left my arm in the because the butt is too big.
It's,
So
my
my
butt
arm-
is not too big. That's the silliest thing I've ever heard. So I got a tiny little butt, so I wish it was bigger. I wish it was bigger. So when you jump through, though, you're jumping through like this. Yeah, you're jumping.
I let my arm in the back.
Yeah, and you're jumping, you're already like turned. You're already like this, when really it's more of a out of the way, block, not a You're already here, which is why your arm is behind you. So it's getting out of the way, and then you can tell that you see the blade starting to come. So you're like this.
When it jumps here, it does that to protect from the blade going straight behind. It's not like that. It's like looking at it and like almost protecting.
Yeah,
And it's why.
I wouldn't focus on that as much. Maybe Master Dean will correct that. But because why would you be defending something that hasn't even come yet? Because the strike is this. And so he's just jumping to the back. And then I turn, and they're defending.
Yeah, so I try, it's what I'm doing. I try to avoid the blade and like try to, I look at it, I don't do that. You know what I mean? It's like,
Well,
I don't block, I don't do anything, it's just like, like.
Yeah, but your sword, this is in the way. As I understood it, the arm gets out of the way.
So it should be like that when I jump?
No, not when you jump. When you block.
Yeah,
when
no,
you
but
block.
That's after. I mean, when I jump, you
Yeah,
stop me. And
but
what I'm doing, it's here.
Yeah, but
it's like
you're not defending with that. That's not doing anything. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There's nothing there that you're like, oh, I'm defending, and I'm like.
That's the position he had.
Yeah, but just because that's the position he had doesn't.
So I should not do what is in the video again? Okay, nice. So what do I do with my hands?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you okay right now?
But when you do that, when you do the second, you do that. So when you look here.
Yeah, right. So that's what I'm trying to tell you is you're not worried about when you're jumping through. There's not this block. You're just jumping past. It's not a.
What do I do with my hands?
Just jump normally. What would you do with your hands if you were jumping out of the way? Like you'd get out of the way. Someone's stabbing, you're not going to keep the arm there. That's a potential target to stab. Like you're not turning into me. You're turning to get out of the way of my stab.
That's what you do. Hands here.
I don't know if the hands are there. It's because if you're stabbing at me, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm just getting my hands out of the way.
Yeah, okay.
Hands are up, but this
No, fine. I'll do it. I will
actually
do it.
makes this more available.
I'm okay. So do you want to do it again?
Yeah. Oh, all right. I guess it's already time. Okay, I guess, we'll close out. Put away the stick. As you can see, if you were watching, the partner routines are quite tricky because you have to work on getting the timing with everybody, which is very challenging. But thank you for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening, and we'll see you later this afternoon, hopefully. Oh, I'm sorry, tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow at 3:30. Okay, our time. And now, thanks everyone. Yep.